Citadelle Day More, the brand new Zombies map, is coming out Season 1 Reloaded on December 5th, and there is a lot of things that we can expect inside of this map that have already been told to us. In this video, we're going to cover those major updates that are coming to this brand new map. So let's get into it. Now, obviously, there is a lot of major things that we need to talk about, especially inside of the brand new trailer. If you haven't watched the full trailer yet, I highly recommend you go and do before you get a little bit spoiled inside of this video. But if you've already seen it, let's immediately jump into talking about the wonder weapons. It is officially confirmed that we are getting multiple wonder weapons that are elemental swords, and I cannot be more excited that they're bringing back elemental wonder weapons plural, and the fact that they are swords. Obviously, we've had a couple iterations of elemental wonder weapons, but having a sword just feels a lot better than having a staff or a bow, in my opinion. It is also 100% confirmed that these swords are going to be a fire sword, an electric sword, a shadow sword, and a light sword, and I cannot wait to use every single one of these. We also got a sneak peek of what some of the ultimate abilities are for these swords, like the electric sword sends an electric current throughout all the zombies around the first zombie that you hit, and the shadow sword looks like it opens up a rift that is just like a Casimir device. Now, of course, in the trailer, we didn't get to see what the Fire and Light Sword's ultimate abilities look like, but according to the blog post, the Fire Sword is going to have a giant fireball that comes from the sword that you can throw at enemies. I'm assuming it's throwing, but it says just a giant firestorm. And the Light Sword is going to have some light that courses through you as you send enemies back to the darkness. What that means, I have no earthly idea. I'm going to assume it's something healing because it's the Light Sword and they're usually supportive when you use light attacks in some other games. Or it could mean it's just going to be a straight damage increase for the sword and yourself. We're just gonna have to see when we get our hands on it. Now, another really cool thing about these wonder weapon swords is that they are going to take the replacement of your melee slot. So it's not going to take over the two different weapon slots that we already have for guns. It's going to take away either the knife, baseball bat, or the drill, depending on what you normally like to run, which I think is a massive W. It's going to also increase the amount of firepower you're going to have inside of the City of the Dead map. I couldn't be more excited for this map to come out now because I want to see the speed runs with particular swords. I want to use each individual sword and see how high of a round I can go and other people in the community can go with these overpowered wonder weapons, because there's at least going to be one that's better than the rest. We all know that going into this map. Now, of course, we also got teased the brand new perk and shown the actual brand new perk, which is going to be Vulturaide, as it was stated inside of a bunch of different things. We have not seen this perk in game since Black Ops 2 in Buried, which is awesome to see it make a return, and it's also been stated that it's going to have a brand new look. Much like Melee Macchiato, the perk will actually fight and kill zombies if zombies are close enough proximity to the perk machine when you actually buy the perk itself. In this case, it's going to be a vulture that is going to attack the zombies, which is really, really cool in my opinion. This perk is obviously going to have the same augment system that we've been working with. It's going to have 3 major augments and 3 minor augments, and thankfully inside the Call of Duty blog post, they already shared them with us. So the major ones are going to be fetid upgrade. When you kill a zombie with this equipped, it can sometimes create a gas cloud that charges your field upgrade. Smell of Death. On death, zombies have a chance to create a gas cloud that conceals you, so basically a smoke bomb. And Parting Gift. Vulturaide ammo drops give more ammo to wonder weapons, which is going to be fantastic, especially if these swords are going to have a certain amount of ammo per swing, as we usually have with these kind of wonder weapons. The minor augments are going to be Condor's Reach, which auto picks up loot from further away. Carry On Luggage. Critical kills have a chance to drop extra salvage, and Picky Eater. On death, zombies have a higher chance of dropping your current equipment, so more opportunity to get more tacticals and lethals if you have this as your minor augment. I think they did a great job with these augments. It's going to make Vulturaide that much more useful, and I'm going to be excited to be using it inside of this brand new map as soon as it drops. And talking about more new things in Season 1 Reloaded, we have to talk about this brand new elite enemy that is absolutely wild to see. This brand new enemy is apparently called a Doppleghast, which really looks a combination of a mimic and the new amalgamation that we see inside of Terminus Island, which honestly is a horrifying thought. Now, in the gameplay trailer, we see a little bit of how it attacks, but it is definitely a melee focused enemy with a small ranged attack that if you get hit by the needles that it shoots, you can start to hallucinate, which is going to be really interesting on this map. I love the fact that we're getting a brand new enemy again, just like we did on Terminus Island, but I am looking forward to seeing how we get to interact with this and if it ends up being part of the Easter egg or not. Now, when the zombie is finally defeated, it is also mentioned in the blog post that is is going to explode. So think about those deadly hallucination needles flying everywhere. I'm assuming that's what's going to happen when we finally defeat this thing. So these monsters are going to be a little bit tougher, and it's going to be really interesting to see what happens when we do defeat this enemy. Now, in addition to these other crazy new things, we also have to talk about the brand new field upgrade that is going to be coming, which was also confirmed to be Tesla Storm. Now, of course, this isn't a freshly baked brand new field upgrade. This was used in Cold War Zombies, but I think it's going to be a lot of fun to use, especially if you like to do multiplayer inside of zombies, because with how small some of the areas are going to be in this map, Tesla Coil is going to really come in handy when you have a couple of friends trying to go after this giant horde of zombies or the brand new elite enemies, and you're just zapping them with Tesla Coil. We did get a confirmation of what the augments are going to be. The major ones are Transformer, which increases the number of people that can be connected with Tesla Storm. Shockwave activation stuns all enemies nearby, and Static Discharge, it creates a lethal surge of electricity around you, kind of making you a spinning top in a way. The minor ones are Power Grid, increases the range of the Tesla. Overclocked movement speed is increased while you're using Tesla Storm, and Lithium Charge increases the duration. All pretty standard things, and I'm really going to be using Static Discharge when I get my hands on this field upgrade. Next is definitely going to be something I'm most excited to use inside of the City of the Dead, is going to be the brand new ammo mod, which I believe is called Light Rend or Light Mend. I think it might be Light Mend, because part of this ammo mod is actually an ability to help heal you and your teammates. What this mod does is when you start attacking and killing zombies, you're going to see little light orbs start hanging around where you killed those zombies. Now, as you start getting hit and start having some health go down, those little light orbs are going to go into you and your friends. Now, I know you're probably thinking, hey, I don't get damaged a lot inside of zombies, but it's also been stated that with the augment system, you can make these orbs a little offensive, and instead of healing you, it can actually help damage zombies. So we're going to have to see what kind of firepower this little new ammo mod is going to do to us and also the zombies inside of this game. Thankfully, these augments were also confirmed with Antibiotic as a healing glyph that now damages enemies when they touch it, so we have to see how much power is actually behind this particular augment. We all know what big game is. It's pretty standard on all of these different ammo mods, but dual action consumes a glyph and will temporarily allow you to heal faster, so think of an upgraded version of Quick Revive. And for the minor augments, longer life increases the amount of time that healing glyph is around. Extra strength basically just gives you more health when you get a glyph, and the express remedy increases the range at which you can get the glyph to your ally. This is going to be huge for support players everywhere inside of zombies, and I'm excited to see how it's going to be useful inside of solo as well, especially in the boss fight that we know is coming inside of this map. Now, to finally help round us out of all the major things coming to this brand new map and also to Season 1 Reloaded is the brand new Gobblegums that we'll get to use on this brand new map. We have Power Keg making a return, which if you don't know what Power Keg does, it basically just spawns a brand new full power for you, which is very helpful in tight situations. A brand new Gobblegum called Timeout, which just stops the round and gives you a break for that allotted time of that round, which is very helpful and going to be very interesting to use inside of boss rounds. And my personal favorite of these brand new three, a new whimsical Gobblegum for Holiday Cheer. It's literally called Holiday Cheer. All it does is that every time a zombie spawns, it's going to have a Christmas wreath around its neck. I'm really happy they're bringing back old Power Keg, which was a very fun one to use in very tight situations, but I'm also glad they're coming up with whimsical and also very useful new Gobblegums, keeping everything fresh and fun as we explore and go Easter egg hunting on this brand new map. Now, just like the launch maps of Terminus Island and Liberty Falls, we will be getting a reward if we do this before the guided mode comes out for this map. The rewards are going to be 5,000 XP, Jackknife Operator Skin for Weaver, and a unique calling card only available before the directed mode comes out, so it's probably an animated version of the same calling card you'll get if you complete the directed mode. I'm curious to see what this Weaver skin is going to be, because they've had some pretty good Weaver skins already come out in the game, so I'm really curious to see what they cooked up with this one. That's a lot of information to cover around one brand new map and everything that's going to be affecting this brand new map. So I hope you guys found this walkthrough and talk through guide of everything we're going to see inside of Citadelle de More helpful. If you did, make sure you hit the like and subscribe buttons down below, and let me know down in the comments what you're most looking forward to inside of this brand new map. Once again, I hope you guys found this video helpful. I'll catch you in the next one.